Hey everyone, this is Rene from iMore.com, and right now I'm looking at Apple's all-new, all-redesigned iPad Air. So here we have it. This might look like the same 9.7-inch iPad you've all known and loved, but it is much smaller, much thinner, and much lighter. Apple has basically brought the design language from last year's iPad mini to the iPad Air. What that means is you have all of that 9.7-inch Retina display in a much thinner 1 pound. The original iPad was 1.5 pounds. This is only 1 pound now, the package. You get a lot of benefits from that. You still have the same sleep-wake button here. You have dual microphones now, so if you're doing Siri, you're doing FaceTime, it can do noise cancellation, much better quality. 3.5mm headset jack. Over here we have the orientation lock or mute lock. Here we have the volume up and down buttons. On the bottom, the same lightning connector Apple introduced last year, but now we have twin stereo speakers. So if you're holding the tablet in one hand, you don't risk blocking the entire speaker system because you have a whole other speaker here. Doesn't matter which orientation, you're only ever blocking one speaker. So stereo on small devices, dodgy, but 2 speakers is a huge improvement. On the back, you still have a 5-megapixel camera. That's a little bit disappointing. For people who only have one tablet and want that to be their digital camera, Apple could really do a better job of supporting them. On the front, you have a marginally improved FaceTime camera. It's better in low light, so if you take a lot of selfies in the dark or a lot of FaceTime in the dark, you know, good for you. You'll have a better experience. Same home button. No Touch ID. No Touch ID on the iPad Air, unlike the iPad 5S. That's probably due to component shortages, but it still would be nice to see because it's 2013 and I'm still unlocking my iPad with a passcode like an animal. So on the inside we have iOS 7. Everything is about in the same place, but it's all been completely redesigned. It's now built on top of this physics and particle engine, so the icons float on top of the background. When you bring down Notification Center, you can still see the background behind you. If you want to do reading, you have a full screen, almost real size reading experience. Rotate to portrait, everything is very crisp, very clear. Looks as fantastic as it has always looked. For the first time now, thanks to the narrowness, you can thumb type right on the iPad Air and it works fantastically well. So there it is, the brand new iPad Air. This is more suitable for people who want a full-size display, for people who want to do a lot of reading, a lot of working on their iPad, but finally it is light enough that you can do that without having to put it down every 2 minutes. I'm Rene from iMore.com. For more great videos, check us out on youtube.com/iMoreVideo.